our discipline, guys, you can get refs. We think they don't like us, for starters. How is our discipline? The small little things. Marvin Ori, I coached you. You're a bloody great lock. But stop doing this stuff. Let's just go look now, have a look. If this is going to happen in the World Cup, we're going to get the tag again, and there we're gone. No need to do whatever happens there. You'll see Marvin will come in. This right in front of this AR and the ref. He's putting his hand on the guy's face, on his head. Remember the moustache tickling with Nick White? You don't touch in the face. It's out. Now, Reinach, I don't know what he does. Now, he pulls him almost into the AR. Now, that is causing chaos. Guys, leave it. Reinach, you had a good game. I like your scrum-off play. Same with Marvin Ori. Jock and the guys, you got to sort this out. Have a look at this one. Guys, the ball is passed. There's a double tackler without the ball. We'll be in big trouble if we do. Look at that 10. He gets a one in the short ribs there from Swys. He really, it's unnecessary. So as soon as this is going to be a discipline problem, there's a fine line being aggressive and bad discipline. You can be very hard, you can be very tough, but that's not it. There's one more, Nick, before you come in here. I want to show you one more, what happens with this line-out as well. We just had a yellow, we're just under the pump, we're not looking good, and now suddenly Marvin plays him in the air and we hit his legs out. Not good enough. So there's a few more disciplined things, but that's enough for now. If we can have this sorted out, we'll give another step in the right direction, I believe.
Sorting this out, I can't help but think when the likes of Sia is there, he seems to calm the guys down if they're under a bit of pressure. Do you put it to leadership, or is it an individual's got to take ownership?
It really is the way we play. It's that we get up for games and we want to knock people back. We want to knock them back, a long way behind the advantage line. When we ball carry, we try and run over them and get a long way across the advantage line. So it's really hard against teams that take it flat to the line, and I immediately cite Ireland, who come with 2 or 3 options: the pullback pass, the guy flat, or the guy himself, the 9 can dummy, and they're right in your face. Now, you've got 2 or 3, as we showed there, the guy coming out to stop the wide play, but the 3 defenders inside, and 3 runners at you. And at the last moment, you don't know whether the ball's going to be passed or not. You can't pull out of a tackle.
But that's good attacking.
It's very good attack.
It's very good attack.
But we're criticising our defence. But I think it's really, really tough. You've got to be watching the ball, but you've also got to be watching that runner. And you don't want him to get across the advantage line. So there are going to be situations when we play against teams that attack on the gain line, that we're going to be tackling players who didn't receive the ball. I must admit, Swys was a little bit out of the way. That guy was...
Now, I hear what you say. You've got a valid point. That's part of aggressive play. That's okay. But pushing a hand in the face, taking a guy in there, all in all, in the big picture, let's get the discipline 100%. I remember Warren Whiteley, and I referred to him earlier as well, because he was this calm, collective captain. He said, guys, discipline is part and parcel of our DNA. You don't go into a ruck if you don't have to. You don't tackle a guy if you don't have to. You've got to be astute. You've got to be clever. Now, that's that little red light that I saw in those 15 minutes. Thankfully, the team bounced back, and we did bounce back properly.
It's often a player trying to prove himself, So Ori, getting stuck in. Roos in the URC, getting stuck in. Dweber sometimes, getting involved with Ori. So it's over-enthusiasm and just saying, I'm a man, I'm fronting up, and I'm not taking a backward step. It's part of rugby. But unfortunately, Swys is 100% right. If you get penalties turned around, or penalties because you've taken a guy out of the line, it can.
Sometimes the coach's instruction, don't stand back. Get in their faces. Sometimes the coach's instruction. And he's happy to take 1 or 2 penalties as long as we get in under this game. The coach is not again going to take responsibility.
You've got to be clever as well. If you want to push the line, you do it for certain players. There's 1 or 2 players in the teams that I coach. I want you to push the line, because you will know how to say, sorry, sir. Or you can be clever enough. But if you just give a green light, guys, run over these oaks, it's going to be chaos.